has your premium for life insurance gone down with your weight?
I just got a new policy, and I have a call about it's a new type of insurance that I've never even. I think because my tour is so big, they're like, oh, we can get you into this big baller life insurance program now. So I think it's I don't know what it's going to be, but I think I'm in a better place for sure for not being huge and fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, dude, you look at your catalog of specials.
Yeah.
And like, hey, you were a bigger boy.
Well, you're getting more handsome as you get older.
It's just, dude, I mean, I wish I could. I get mad at myself about it because I hate that. I almost, you ever like resent that something's part of your story? I resent.
Yeah, my attempt at becoming a rapper.
Yeah. Like you hate that it's a footnote.
Yeah.
Like I almost resent, my own struggles with weight, just because I know it's not. It wasn't a disease. It's not like I'm not genetically like, oh, if I eat, it's just from being an overeating, sedentary person. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but dude, is that because I get like that as well, touring on the road, like you're in a hotel room, like you kind of want to comfort eat.
Yeah. You know what it really is? It was not dealing with emotions, in a healthy way. I'm just like an emotional eater. And I would just stuff myself and like eat like an asshole and not exercise. And then you go like, hey, how'd you change that? Well, I started eating healthier and exercise. Like it's so simple that it almost
just the shame that you're not in a shame spiral of like masturbating in a hotel room,
which
fast
was
food, and then you just go to bed, take a nap before the show for 3 hours.
That's exactly what. And I also feel like that is part of that is actually the when you don't know what's going to happen with your life, when you're fully signed up for stand up, like fully signed up for stand up at like 20, so you realize you're like 26, 27. So, everyone started their careers kind of out of college and they're like, you're like, all right, now I'm like 4 or 5 years removed from that. And now I'm in, and I'm making $100 a show. I'm doing 6 shows, and I have to pay for my plane ticket, and like I'm gonna go home with like $200, and I think the anxiety of almost like this is crazy would be a masturbation, food binging, lay around all day kind of cycle. Yeah, that would it would be like.
I seem to recall a bit in one of your earlier specials about masturbating in hotel rooms.
Oh yeah. I mean, all that shit was like, this is what I'm doing. I'm talking about. I always say like, talk about what you know. I'm like, this is what I'm doing. Like, right. And then like, I remember like, I remember lying about my weight in that special. In that special, I say I'm 245. Well, I remember I do. I say I'm 245. I'm 255 in that special, and I say I'm 245 because I think I'm more comfortable lying about those 10 pounds. And then on the next special, where I'm actually doing like my career's going better, and I remember I had a gym membership and I hired the trainer. I'm working out more, and I'm actually like a little bulkier, but I'm eating more. I'm actually like 263 in the next one. And I'm like and then I remember the end of that, like that special and that tour comes out, and I got on a scale and I saw I was 268. And I was like, holy shit, this is like really getting towards the big 300 that you don't want to hit. And that's when I was like, but even then it was like, it's always been like up, down.
Well, it seems that it's the opposite because, you lost the weight and have kept it off. Like you didn't.
Well, I think when you're the person, you're so fixated on little amounts, because I actually got I lost a bunch of weight for the special that came out called Disgraceful, which came out in 2018. Then I gained 20 pounds, which doesn't sound crazy, but the next special that came out, I'm 20 pounds heavier. And I was so ashamed of that. Because like I was so happy about where I had been before. And then that special came out. Then I got injured later that year with the basketball thing. Yeah. And that was the thing that really, when I got out of the hospital, I was like, man, I gotta finally try to be consistently healthy. Like, meaning like, not just go pick a number, like, because I think that's the big fuck up for people that are like trying to manage weight, is you go, this is just stick to the number. It's like, you gotta just be consistent in your maintenance. It's not about being like, I need to be 210 or 200, like whatever the number is. It's like saying, no, I got to just eat right and exercise and like not be a piece of shit all the time. And that's the difference from now, is that I just try to be consistent with like.
Well, yeah. What do you do at home?
What's your exercise of choice?
Right now, I mix it up. I have a Peloton bike, so I do like, I like that for like on cardio days. I have kettlebells. I like doing kettlebell circuits, you know, so like you do like swings, goblets, press, like you kind of mix up split squats. And then on the road, I bring a trainer. So that's really the game changer, is I bring Sean Nix, who's like this super fit, like dude who he's with me like he's like this every day on the road. So it's like he orders lunch, I order lunch with him. He's like, when are we going to the gym? We work out every day.
And you're traveling on a tour bus?
Yeah, we fly, and then usually the bus meets us where we fly, and then, you know, we're in hotels. But like, you know, we also, it's like some hotels have like these unbelievable gyms. Some have dog shit gyms.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's no gym, and they go, there's a fucking, you know, like a
Orange Theory down the street.
Yeah, so we just do what we do. Like, you know, we bring our boxing equipment. We might box one day, but we really have no days off, you know, so we just consistently do things.
What's your rider like for food?
It's my green room has turkey slices,
no
usually,
carbs.
Yeah, veggie platter. Yeah, I mean, most days I have yogurt and blueberries every morning for breakfast. Then I have like egg whites and turkey. And then we have protein shakes usually every day, 50 grams protein in a shake. And then, you know, we do a lot of chicken, leaner cuts of beef. I used to always eat, like if I went to a steakhouse, I'd be like, what's the biggest fucking ribeye you have? And I would like stuff like it would hurt. And I would be like, you have to finish, like crazy shit. Like, I feel crazy. And now it's like, oh no, I'll have the 8-ounce thing, and I'll be like,
filet charred rare with veggies.
I mean, yeah, I feel fine with that. Yeah. It's just like.
Do you have a sauna?
No, I'm one of the only guys in my circle of friends. Everybody's a huge. Are you a sauna guy too?
No, we were talking about it, and because I'm dying to know. Everybody has saunas.
Everybody.
And I've been dying to get a sauna, and I'm about to get a sauna. The problem is nobody talks about what sauna they get, because there's certain saunas that, like, all the research is done at 175 degrees and higher. Mm-hmm. But I don't know what sauna is the best, and I was hoping that you had one so you could tell me which one.
So I am building my own gym.
Yeah.
Because I want to have some shit that I can't do at my house. So I bought a building, and I'm building my own gym. Mm-hmm. And I am getting a sauna in there. And I'm going to consult with a couple friends about
which one to get.
Yes.
What about, because I just bought the Morosco Forge ice bath.
I got a cold plunge at the house.
Yeah.
I like that.
Do you like it?
No.
But no. Do you love it afterwards?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is a good, and you know what really helped me get through it? So I remember, like, when I first got it, I was like, all right, you know, what's the, like, I just looked up, like, what's the minimum you're supposed to try to get to? And everybody's like, you want to do 3 minutes, you know, start, if you can't do that, try to do 2 minutes, try to do a minute, you know, whatever. So I get in, I started at like 50 degrees, which like people don't even respect in like right. Cold plunge, right? And I did my 3 minutes, and then I was like, all right, I kept doing 3 minutes, and I started to lower the temperature. I was just trying to figure out, like, how can I don't know, do better at this or whatever. You know Wim Hof?
Yeah.
Sure.
He has this YouTube video that's just a breathing exercise video. It has like 40 million views.
Okay.
Like 40 million. And it's him, literally, it's not even his face, it's his voice taking you through a breathing exercise. In, out, now. And it's a guided breathing exercise. And you see numbers as the breath is animated, right? I did it with him, so I put that on top of the cold plunge cover as I was sitting there. And then and then he's like, now take this break, and now let's do the next sequence. And
is it designed for breathing while you're in a cold plunge?
It's actually, you can use it for that, or just guided breathing, even like if you want to just like start your day, because it has multiple benefits. Right. But it's particularly helpful in that setting, in the cold plunge setting, I think. First time I do it with him in like 47-degree water, 6 minutes. Because I was lost in the breath guidance. So like, highly recommend, if you're going to try that, or if you're trying to improve, to pull up that video and you won't even be aware of time. It's just, you just have Wim Hof taking you through it. It's
because you got a cold plunge.
I got a cold plunge. It's been sitting in my front yard for literally months. I don't even know how many months. A lot of months. I haven't even tried it yet.
Try it.
I haven't even tried it yet. And the last I heard was that like inside it's just like growing mold.
Yeah, we gotta fix that.
You have to have that treated.
Yeah, but do you notice a difference in your sleeping and all that? After the cold, do you notice any difference from it?
Oh my God! Well, the first thing is like, when you get out, and in the moments afterward, there's all types of actual chemical releases going on.
Yeah,
your brain is releasing a number of real endorphins and like what is it?
Norepinephrine or something.
Yes, all that is actually. So you do have this sense of like euphoria and like, I mean, you feel like
you're invigorated.
Yes, you're very invigorated. Yeah, well, it's a dope feeling. It really is.
All right, then I'm gonna have to try it.
Because that's a whoop strap, right?
Yeah.
And are you noticing good recoveries after you do ice bath? Like, when you wake up in the morning, what's your percentage of recovery normally?
It's been rough for me lately. It has been. My travel and
I'm on 99% recovery today.
I'm like 34% or something.
But I think that's good. Today last night I went to bed like aberrationally early. I'm normally like a night guy, and I just tapped out.
But dude, like we'll have a call with Whoop, and Steve's like, "Yeah, my HRV recovery is like 140," and they're like, "What?" Like triathletes don't even have that.
That is incredible. What do you attribute that to?
It's how good of a job I'm doing at avoiding sugar.
Really?
Yeah, I noticed that like when I cut out sugar, my HRV goes way up.
My that is my, everybody had like, when I used to want to just like lose weight. People would go like, cut out your drinking, and I'm like, yeah, I don't really drink, and then they just go, oh. And you're like, thanks for the advice.
How about Bert? He's like, dude, I switched to tequila.
Tequila, my Whoop recovery is off the charts, dude.
He's so proud of his tequila discovery. I mean, he really feels like he made, like a doctor who's like, you know what is causing cancer? Like he feels like he made an actual landmark discovery with tequila.
Yeah, all the comments on the video that I posted about that clip is just like, yeah, that's an alcoholic talking right there.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And he's like here's what you need to do. You don't need to stop drinking. You need to start drinking tequila. Like he's really proud of this.
And I'm like, you think that's what it is? He's like, 100%.
100%. So out of his mind. No, for me, I have noticed so much of how my life is, like how everything in this shell is affected by sugar.
Yeah.
Dude, like it's not just weight, digestion, like
inflammation,
everything,
mood.
And I can have this like thing where I'll have incidental sugars, or what I call like, this thing has 2 grams of sugar in it, right? You're like, whatever. But I mean, if you go like, I want sugar, like I want a brownie or whatever, you know what I mean? Like a donut. I can have that and be like, fine. But if you go like, let's have another one, and let's have one tomorrow, like, and I build a pattern, it only within a couple days I notice a complete transformation, like a complete downward spiral.
And like, we're both like addicts in every sense of the word. So like, if I open that cage door a little crack, the whole gorilla comes out.
Sugar's my favorite one. It's my favorite one. It's not.
It's the number one drug in the world.
It is, yeah. And I can, like, people go, like, if you had to, like, you know, like, because high fat is very satiating, right? Like something like rich and
for sure
and butter, and I'm like, of course, delicious. But if you give me the option, I'll be like, oh, sugar every time.
Yeah.
Like on the way here, I had a headache. I woke up in the morning, had coffee, whatever, had a headache, and then I was like, man, I need to eat something. And they had dehydrated mango in the front on the way here, and I ate a couple. My headache went away, and I'm like, it's 22 grams of sugar for a fucking dehydrated mango. I'm like, I just drank a Coke.
Yeah.
My headache's gone. I think it's a problem.
Sugar's incredible. It's incredible.
They think that, like, when I went taking tours of the Mayan ruins, they were like, dude, these fucking ruins were around for 10,000 years or 5,000 years. And then when the British came, when they started like teaching them how to mill for sugar, everybody scattered because the diseases started happening and diabetes and people started dying off, that they thought the land was cursed, so they left. But really what happened was they started teaching them how to like make rum from all the sugar cane and shit. And like they left within 100 years of that happening because everybody started dying of diseases.
Unbelievable.
It's called Steve-O's Hot Sauce for Your Butthole. And if you go on Amazon and type in Steve-O's Hot Sauce for Your Butthole and order yourself a bottle, you'd be really helping me. Because right now we're ranked number 30 on all of Amazon. And if you buy a bottle, we might go up the ladder. And that would mean a lot. So please get on Amazon and buy Steve-O's Hot Sauce for Your Butthole. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.